Good evening, everybody in UBA land. If you have been here earlier, you know who we are. If you haven't, I'm a Gordon Pepper. I've got a Ray over here. His last name is Gillespie. He runs this friggin' event. And it's been a lot of fun, a lot of great matches, a lot of action going on. Ray, how are you doing today?
Gordon, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I'm really excited. We had a lackluster heavyweight match earlier and a pretty exciting Vixens match in the 2 o'clock block. So now I'm really excited. We're focusing on the world title match, but we got 4 other matches going on. The energy in this building should be crazy. The guys that we're watching on 51 and 52, they're bowling for the world title. They're bowling for $1,000. Like, this is good stuff here, and I'm looking forward to everything that these guys are going to produce for us today.
It wouldn't happen to be lackluster because, I don't know, the South representatives didn't win, did it? Because I sort of enjoyed the match.
Yeah, well, because, we're going to be, if you're looking for us to be completely neutral in this, go ahead and turn it off because we're not going to be neutral, right?
No.
Gordon is going to favor the North. I'm going to favor the South and Southeast. In this match for the world title, I'm going to go for Jacob for the simple fact that there's nothing worse to me than when we keep changing champs every match, every month. I want the long-term champs. I want the Dennis Kilos back, right? I want the Josh Pittmans. I want the Swades. I want the Nick Christie. I want the Charles Withers. That's what I want. So I'm going for Jacob in that sense. I know you got to pull for your guy. I don't know what color Gatorade he's going to be today, but he was green his first match.
He was, and then he got red hot afterwards.
He got extremely hot, and he wasn't challenged earlier.
He was not.
It was very, Dan Bright was he had it in game 3. It just he got in the hole.
Yeah, he got in the hole, and it was too little, too late at that point.
Yeah,
but I'm going to try to be as unbiased as humanly possible. I have nothing against anybody. Obviously, the North would like to see Wayne Porr do what he was set out to do, and that's capture the world title, which is currently on Jacob Johnson's possession. So we're going to see. Hold on 1 second. We got a ball return. I will let you do some more chatting. 152.
So yeah, we got. So what we got going on today is we got this world heavyweight match, best of 7. Pinfall doesn't matter. This is all winning games, right? So the first one to win 4 games will be the world champ. Will the belt be going to the North, or will it stay here in the central DMV area? Got the cruiserweights and welterweights down there wanting like a thumbs up and a cookie to start their match, like the arrows are on. So they'll get it kind of straight here going. It's going to be kind of quiet here for just a little bit until the rest of the bowling center starts the event. It's a trios event going on, but they're still waiting to oil, and our show time was 7 o'clock. So once we got our lanes oiled, we are up and running. So some of the other matches we got going on that we'll be able to reference. We might even switch to one if we finish the world title match early. But the capped and uncapped matches are to our right. The uncapped has all 4 conferences represented, and they're following the tag rules while bowling the same format that the ladies bowled earlier today. 55, 56 is the capped. Those are the each team had to be could not exceed 430. So that's what that's going on. To our left is on 49 and 50 is going to be the cruiserweights from the 4 conferences going at it, and then on the other side of them on 47, 48 is going to be the welterweights. So we'll try to throw some scores in there and kind of let y'all know if teams get eliminated, all that kind of stuff. We'll try to update you, but for our broadcast today, we're focusing on the world title match. And Jacob is going to be the one to start us off here on lane 51.
Now, one of the keys in this match is, yeah, you can say this has been great. Wayne's going to have the advantage because he pulverized the lanes. This is new oil, and more importantly, these are new opponents that he's going up against. So maybe he'll have an advantage, maybe not. Keep in mind, Jacob had the same opportunity to practice on lanes 51 and 52, and he took advantage of it. He did bowl. So this is pretty much a neutral setup. Obviously, I do like Wayne's chances, but I like them because it looked like he figured something out after a little bit of a shaky game one, which he got away with. He was lined in game two and game three.
Yeah, game one for him, it started off very rough. You know, the guy from Central, Griff, that actually kind of did the worst in that match. He started off hot. The first 4 frames of game one, it was there. And then Dan Bright came on the middle of game one. And then it's almost like they lost their focus. They didn't want to play no more. And, you know, Porr had a poor day. And he won all 3 games in the race to 3. So,
well, Porr's first game wasn't poor. It was mediocre. But the second 2 games were not poor at all.
Yep.
Let's see what he has learned from earlier. And can he take it here? And so far, so good. 1 strike for him. I don't think Jacob is going to be as easy pickings as a lot of people are thinking. That's sort of the vibe that I've been getting from the South, just sort of like, oh, okay, Wayne's won it. We don't know that.
No.
You're not going to, you know, figure like that. Jacob's got the title for a reason.
Yes. And it's funny, money motivates people, right? So
sure does.
That $1,000 that we put in his hand for his last win, he would like to have another $1,000 in his hand for this one. Nobody turns down $1,000.
Absolutely not, and that's the world champion. As long as you keep defending, you keep winning, and we keep paying you money.
Yeah, we keep paying you. You don't have to pay match fees. You don't have to do all that kind of stuff. You just keep collecting checks.
Yep.
You know, so that's the ultimate goal, and so we'll see how this goes. I know this obviously can't end in 3 because it's best of 7. But I think we're not going to be in a 4-game match here. We're going to be here for a minute.
I would think so. I would hope so for Jacob's sake. Right now, each bowler has got at least 1 strike. Wayne has got 2. He's up by 10. Jacob, on the other hand, that shot looked good. It almost sort of looked like he took notes from where Wayne was putting the ball and said, you know what? I can do that too. So I think that there's going to be butterflies that come out from both bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to deal with a little bit of that. Johnson right now, second ball's buried and good. Whatever issue he had in the first frame, he doesn't have it in the third.
Well, you know, when we did the post-match interview, when you interviewed Mr. Porr, you know, he told you that, you know, he had butterflies to start with, and then it was done.
Yeah.
Like, he's done. So he was predicting he wasn't going to have any for this. So it's fine to give Jacob 1 frame of butterflies, you know. This is going to be the first time that, you know, Jacob has had other WCS matches around him in a world title match. When he won the championship from Jason Red at Southeast Unholy, you know, they had the Unholy squads around them, but they didn't have other WCS matches going on. So it's a little bit different thing. First time for Jacob, and I just look forward to. I know I said I want Jacob to win, but I'm just looking for a great showing from both these guys, and be better than the heavyweight match we had.
Well, game 7 is always fun. He may not have had butterflies in his stomach, but at that point, he did not throw a good shot. That's probably the worst shot that I've seen him throw all day today.
Yep.
And the other issue that Wayne's going to have, because he only had 3 games, he really didn't have to deal with transition. Assuming that this goes more than 4 games, and I think that it will, he is going to have to deal with that. How well he deals with it will determine whether or not we have a new champion or whether we keep the one that we already have. One of the other advantages or disadvantages, Wayne, along with Ricky and along with the South Jersey Strike Force, are all from the same regional area. They all know each other. From a UBA standpoint, it won't shock me if they all start talking together and use group strategy, and he almost did the exact same thing.
So the noise is coming already. I like it.
Here comes the noise, and the noise is squarely against the Northeast contender. Now, the fun thing is we're not going to know who exactly the noise is directed to or against. Uh-oh. Well, I know where that noise was directed to. So Wayne takes the early lead, and then open, and all of a sudden it is Jacob Johnson that has the opportunity to take a nice lead. Looking for 3 in a row here. That ball's got to check up. It does not. 10-pin. I thought we were going to see a messenger. FedEx did not deliver on Saturday night.
No.
At least not yet.
No.
Wayne, meanwhile, chatting with everybody to talk it up.
Yeah.
You don't know whether or not that's going to motivate him or not. We will find out later. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to say this. Man overboard. He certainly got helped out by Mr. Johnson right there. And what could have been a really bad start only has a 13-pin deficit. World Champ is up by 13, but he should be up by a lot more, especially when your opponent goes open. Johnson, first shot here, 5th frame. He sped it. He liked it.
Yeah, the thing I like about Mr. Gatorade here is he's like a pro wrestler heel.
Oh yeah.
You know, he wants to be booed. He wants people to tell him that he sucks. He wants people to give him crap for every shot he misses.
That's what makes it fun.
And that's what makes it fun. That's where the entertainment part comes into our job with this.
Yeah, first shot here, no problem. He visibly made a ball change, and he made it very quickly. Well, he wanted the heel. He's got the boost. He was looking for it. He got it.
Yeah. Shout out to Bobby Buffet.
Shout out to Water. Shout out to a double. I will say this.
Keep the noise up!
Jacob cannot afford to miss any more 10-pins. Not this game.
No.
I don't know what Wayne was doing 3rd and 4th frame, but he's back to being locked in. Second half of game 1. Right now 0-0. We're in game 1. And maybe. No. I thought he was going to sneak everything out and get away with it. He did not trip the 10th. Johnson 0 for 1 on 10 pins this evening. And it's on the same lane. Ooh. Almost 0 for 2. He made it.
Yeah, good job on that one. The thing is that, you know, Jacob is such a mild-mannered, polite.
He is.
He's like a Care Bear kind of guy, right? Like he's just so his trash talk is gonna be done by the people on the carpet, right? He's the complete opposite of Mr. Porr here, where Porr's gonna antagonize it all on, and as long as Jacob tones it out, it's gonna be a great match.
I think it's going to be a great match right now. It really looks like it. As you said, I don't think it's going to be a sweep in either direction.
No.
I don't. Too much personality, too much attitude. Nobody's going to go out like that, but Wayne Porr will take the lead with a strike and does not. 10-pin.
Oh yeah, I'm already getting Devin and Withers vibes here.
Oh, it could. You know, we were told and warned earlier that there's going to be a lot of noise and a lot of people, and we are not disappointed at all.
No.
You knew this was going to happen, especially North versus Central. Porr's looking to make the spare. He will.
Yeah.
Right now, it is a 5-pin game. I'm sorry, 4-pin game. However, advantage Johnson. He's got the strike. Porr does not. So theoretically, once again, 4 or 14 pins. Porr coming up. 8th frame. That looks good. It is. Wayne can't hear anybody.
Yeah, he can't hear anybody. He
Can't hear nobody.
Get this man some Q-tips.
Hydrogen peroxide, very good for removing earwax.
None of you got a shot.
Also very good for calming down nerves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Maybe that'll help him with his earwax issues.
Yep.
Johnson right now looking at double. Does not. 10 pin.
Oh. Yep, message and miss. Came across the front of the set, in front of the 10, excuse me.
Advantage back over to Wayne Porr. He will make that, he will.
Well, might have took the 7 out on that one. That was pretty nice.
Probably could have. So still a 4-pin game. Porr, sorry, not Porr. Jacob Johnson is up. Porr's got the strike. So theoretically, if they both strike out, Porr will win by 6. Johnson looking to get a strike of his own. 9th frame coming up. No, sir. 10 pin. Now we see the North contingency is now set up a little late to the party.
Yeah, I like it. I like the energy, man.
Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of people behind us. Energy's going to be fun.
That's what makes these North versus Central versus South versus Deep South, like all these matches, because you get rivalries from conferences, right?
Absolutely.
And you know I antagonize a lot of it. You know, when we get on the chats with everybody that's going to be bowling here today, you know.
9th frame, he likes it, he gets it. Big strike over here. Porr takes the lead. Porr is up by 6. However, he's on a double to a spare. That's 16.
Yep.
The best that Jacob Johnson can do is a 206. One strike and good count, and Wayne Porr's going to win game 1, take a quick 1-0 lead. But he's got to get the strike. If he doesn't throw a strike, then Jacob can strike out and take game 1. First shot here, 10th frame, looking for the strike. It's a light hit, and he leaves a 5-pin.
Uh-oh.
Now, what's going to happen if he misses the 5-pin?
He might as well just pack his stuff up and leave if he misses his 5-pin.
Now, assuming he makes the 5-pin, he needs this and 5 to force Jacob to double. He'll make that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. 4 pins forces a double from Jacob Johnson.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, the last double that Jacob Johnson has was in the 2nd and 3rd frame. And he's left a lot of 10 pins. Wayne right up the beach, doesn't matter, he got 8. He's going to finish with a 200 even. So Magic is 2 and 5. I'm sorry, wrong, 2 and 6. No, I'm right before, 2 and 5. 2 and 5 is the win, 2 and 4, and I don't know why you would do that, but 2 and 4 is a tie, and we have a 2-frame roll-off. Got to have this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
That makes up for all the 10 pins that he left.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to get another one.
But, you know, the funny thing is, that may be the spot he may want to throw the ball, because when he's thrown it and he's collected, he's left a 10 pin.
Yeah.
I can see him burying the ball and leaving a 10 pin. Second shot coming up, gotta have it.
Oh, man,
9 pin. That's what I said about Barry. He buried the ball and he left that. He was almost better off throwing it in the beak.
Yeah, man, he threw it too good.
He did.
Oh, didn't miss that.
Well, it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, it did matter, but still.
At the end of game 1, Wayne Porr Jr., 200. Jacob Johnson, 195. Challenger is up 1-zip.
Oh, boy. Buckle up. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, buckle up, enjoy the ride. We're going to start game 2 momentarily.
There's a lot of emotion on that one for sure.
Absolutely. It's going to be emotional all games.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many we're going to get. We could get 4, we could get 7. Whatever we get, we get. I don't think this is going 4. I'll say that right now.
No. I like the odds of it going 7 more than 4 at this point.
Agreed. Wayne's going to start off game 2. Now, keep in mind, when he first played earlier, game 1 was a little shaky, and then he just lined in and lined up. If that is the same thing here, Jacob's going to have a lot of issues. Frame one coming up, buried. And that one was very reminiscent of game two in the earlier squad, which is like, all right, I got my game. I got my game one, let's go. Now the question is, you're Jacob. How do you adjust for what you probably should have had game one and did not get?
Yeah, he don't need to adjust yet. You know, there's no point in overthinking it now. If you start overthinking it now, you're gonna screw yourself up.
Yeah, no reason to. We're tied. Strike, going into frame two.
That was, yes, that last game went to the north, but at the same time, it was about as close as you could get.
Absolutely.
You know?
If we have 7 games like this, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
By the way, that shot that Johnson just threw, that was the best shot that I've seen him in the series. That was better than anything that he did in game one. Now he's looking for a double. Yep, carry.
That was good.
Got a different Jacob Johnson this game. I think he knows he can't afford to be down 0-2. He's got to grab this one. Because the one thing you don't want to do is quiet down the audience. That's what Wayne Porr wants to do, though. Second shot here, that looks a little light. He gets it anyway.
Still got it, yeah, he still got it. Okay, so for everybody just joining us a little late is so right now we are live streaming here on the World Title Match. We are recording the Uncapped Match. Is our streaming plans. Most people have Facebook live streams going over their matches. Hopefully they have them on the UBA WCS live page, so you can follow along with those individual ones. But if we have anything, any scores or anything crazy happen, we'll be more than happy to cut in and let you guys know what is going on in those matches. But we are focused on this world title match first and foremost. 4-7.
And then we're hearing uh-oh, and the way that Wade has thrown the ball, this could be uh-oh. Because again, here's the pattern. Game one, shaky, but got it. Game two, front 7 out the door in game 2. Does he do it again here? We'll find out.
Yeah.
I was about to say he can't afford to make it open.
No,
he doesn't.
no, I thought he was going to chop it there for a second.
I did too. I thought it's going to be a light chop. No worries about that. Next shot, that's light also. This could spell trouble for Mr. Johnson early in this game, just because we've seen how locked in Wayne Porr has been. And nothing against Jacob Johnson, but spares do not beat strikes.
No. No, but, you know, it's like Porr learned in the heavyweight match that when he wasn't striking early, he was making his spares. When his two competitors, they didn't even know what a spare was.
Yeah. No, you're right. This is a different style and breed of bowler that Porr is dealing with right now. First 2 bowlers up there, they struggled, and as you said, damn right, sign of life, but that was too late at that point. Doesn't seem like Jacob Johnson's going to be going anywhere. However, Wayne Porr may be if he gets another one. That was a light hit. This time he does not get away with it. Double wood.
Oh, yeah. So one thing that we had on this pair in the heavyweight match was, it didn't happen to him, but the other two had left the 2-8-10 a couple times.
That's true.
You know, so that he got lucky the 10 fell out there.
Yeah,
so.
well, it was good. I was going to say, he already had an open in game 1. And now he's going to have an open in game 2.
Another one. So that was from the, if you heard the "You Suck" chant in the background there, that was from a gutter ball by somebody from G-Town on the capped match.
Yeah, and that happened to the South team. Oops.
Yeah, I ain't watching them right now, so we're not going to count that.
You're better off not watching it. Besides, it's much more fun. We got a 1-pin game.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
Well, that adjustment sort of kind of worked. I don't think he's going to want to keep that by So, simple assignment for Jacob, strike, keep lead. Non-strike, do not keep lead. Fifth frame coming up.
That's money.
Sure. Oh,
That's money.
it almost wasn't
no,
money.
Don't do me. That was money. I caught it 5 feet down.
All right, middle of game 2. For those of you just joining us, game 1 goes to the challenger. Wayne is up. However, champion Jacob Johnson is up by a pin as we go into the second half of game 2. Jacob Johnson looking to double up.
That was his best one so far right there. That was nice.
That was an excuse me strike right there. Yeah. Like, yeah, all the pins are going down. I really don't care what you have to say about it.
That's one of those where people would turn around and do that corny little put some respect on my name nonsense right there. You know, when you do something like that, you don't need to tell people to put respect on your name. They're just going to do it. That was a good shot.
Yeah, now this is the first time in this match that Wayne's has to double just to keep pace. Now question is he going to? No, he is not. 1, 2, 4, 10.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Now that is makeable, but that being said, you almost certainly don't want to lose your look. And now this is makeable, and he's going to make it.
Okay.
So that could have been a disaster. Instead, he's only down by 10. However, it is now Jacob Johnson that can start putting some pressure on Wayne Porr, not the other way around. Frame 7 coming up. By the way, Jacob Johnson can go out the door 267. Wayne Porr 246.
He needs that one. That's a little high.
That's very high.
Yeah.
Well, now it's one of the things that I discussed earlier. This is the first time, really, that Wayne Porr has had to adjust.
Yeah, and the thing that's different in this than versus the heavyweight match earlier is you can chalk up this game if you want to and go ahead and figure it out. If you feel like you've lost your look, you lost your shot, the ball's not doing what you need to, whatever, you can make those adjustments since we're on a game count system.
Right.
If he's going to do that yet, I don't know. Me personally, I would wait and give Jacob a frame or two to see if Jacob is going to strike.
Yeah, I would see what Jacob does in the 7th, 8th frame. I absolutely agree with you on that.
Yep.
Because if he does, and keep in mind, again, that Wayne is only on a spare, not in a run. Oh, he got lucky that he only left 9, that he only left an 8 pin.
Yeah.
That could have been ugly.
Yeah, he almost left guys 2-8 there.
So Wayne had the chance to put this one out. He did not. Right now, assuming he makes a spare, this is only a 12-pin game. So no, I try to fight for it now. 3 frames coming up. Wayne's got to make up a 12-pin deficit. That's definitely doable.
Yeah, but I think that this is too close to do any kind of major adjustments. Yeah, you got to let it go another frame.
I don't think Wayne's got a choice. He's got to do some major adjustments. Right now, in his last 4 frames, he's got 1 strike, 2 really bad-looking spares in an open. Wayne on the other hand gets to see Jacob for strikes. Big strike over there by Johnson. That means Wayne cannot shut him out at this point. He can put a lot of pressure on him. Porr still down by 12, going to the 8th frame. And if Wayne wants to catch him, he's running out of frames to do so. 8th frame coming at that ball looks a lot better, and it is. Sort of seems like now in terms of margin for error, and he knows it. It sort of seems like both bowlers are crossing over their own lines, and that ball's got to snap back.
Yeah.
If you don't throw it hard enough, it's going to go too high.
Yep.
Wayne now, 9th frame. You almost got to feel he's got to throw a double here. He does.
Yeah. Hit it light.
Had a light, watch him fight.
Yeah, he throws it back to Jacob now. So, I mean, that's why he didn't need to worry about going too crazy with an adjustment yet, because it's still there. Because if Jacob if Jacob doesn't strike here, then it's all back. It all flies back to the north.
Absolutely. And even if he strikes you, he's got to get the first one in the 10th. But he's not going to strike here. He's going to leave a 6-pin.
Oh, 6-pin. My goodness.
Now all of a sudden, pendulum swings the other way. The best Jacob can do is a 226, and if Wayne goes out the door, it's a 234.
Yep. Yeah, that's the great part about the strategy involved in these matches, is trying to figure out when do I ball change, when do I make a huge zone move, all that kind of stuff, because you don't want to do it too early.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, I thought that was going to go.
I thought it was going to tail out too.
Yeah, you just don't want to make the adjustments too early. And
you're absolutely right on that. This is and your point is absolutely solid on that. It's a matter of adjustment. It's a matter of when. And whatever Jacob's got in his hat, he's got to use it now, and that does not help.
So
Wayne needs a mark or a strike, depending on what depending on what Jacob does. Jacob makes it fair.
Yeah, he needs a
them all.
He needs a strike here just to make Guy do what he has to do. I mean, Guy can still open, I think. Or no, he does need a mark. So yeah.
Well, he needs more than a mark. He needs a strike.
Yeah.
So simple. Wayne strikes, he wins. He doesn't, he loses, and we're tied 1 apiece.
Yep.
This for game 2. Gotta have it. Too light, and doesn't matter. He needed the strike. It doesn't matter what he does. We're tied 1 game apiece.
The Hills might have eyes, but he might need to wipe his after that one, because that was a little rough.
The Hills have eyes. His ball did not.
No.
And I think he knew it. He squirted that ball too far out there. That was not how he's gotten his strikes before. Too far out. He should know it. Even if he makes a spare, it does not matter. And he didn't anyway. Bye-bye. End of game 2, 214, champion, challenger, 198. We are tied 1 game apiece. As both of us have said, this was not going to be a sweep.
No, this was not going to be a sweep for sure.
Right now, it's looked like a grinder for both bowlers. Neither bowler looks like they're really comfortable out there. Now this becomes a best of 7 to a best of 5.
Yep.
All right, we are at game 3 of our world title match. You could make an argument that it could be 2-0 Central or 2-0 North.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing that's beauty about the format and beauty about these two guys, that like no one's blown the other one away yet.
No.
During the flow of the game. So it's going to make it to where they got to stay on their minimal adjustment, and hopefully they don't have to make a huge zone, huge ball change, nothing crazy, because they're not getting the free frames to do it.
Right.
That you could usually get in this format, because if once you can concede a game, then you can figure out what the hell you're going to do. But neither one has been in that spot yet. So.
No, absolutely not. And you've been completely right on that. When you make the big adjustment, when you're either up by a lot or down by a lot. And right now, neither thing's happened. Theoretically, you could make an argument that it should be 2-0 North, as I said, or 2-0 South. Sorry, 2-0 Central, not South. Wayne's looking to make the spare, he does.
Yeah, his name's not Jacob.
Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, look.
You're not wrong there, but ooh, that's your guy.
It is.
You're doing Trader Tots right now. Not Tater Tots, it's Trader Tots. Being a trader, well, technically the Central is not really your own division, but hey.
But ultimately, it's the beauty of the UBA is I know Jacob can take it and dish it out if he needs to. I can take it and dish it out if I need to.
Of course. That's what makes it
It's
fun.
all about the fun, entertainment, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that good stuff later. Right now, just making sure that keep each other amped up. So.
There you go, Wayne, strike number 1 for game number 3. Now the question becomes, will Jacob be able to put some distance behind him? Jacob here looking for a double. He's got it.
I didn't think it was going to turn in there for a minute. It looked like it was a little bit longer than it had been.
I agree. It looked like he was going to plaque it. He did not. Now, the most number of strikes Jacob has had in a row, I believe, in this match so far is 3. So a strike over here, he can tie it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and call it. It's a turkey. Gobble, gobble.
All right, Ray's called it. Is he correct? Yes, he is. 3 in a row, and this is the champ. Has finally looked like a champion.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Porr looking to double keep suit.
That was way too light.
Yeah, way too light.
Way too light. He's lucky he didn't leave the 10 with that one, too.
Got to make that adjustment. Lane 52 started to get away from him, especially in the 10th frame of the last game. Now it really has gotten away from him.
Yep.
And the problem with that is that Jacob right now looks good on both lanes. Wayne looking to make the spare.
That's a little bit slower than he should have threw that spare shot.
I agree. Absolutely, I agree with you there.
I tell you what, just kind of looking across the matches around us, every pair has more strikes in it than we saw in the heavyweight match earlier.
Every match has more strikes than the heavyweight match that we're looking at now.
Well, that's true too, but I mean, this is, these got 4 in each pair, but
yeah,
because we're looking at
even the Vixens.
Yeah, we're looking at let's see. Oh, he might be getting in a spot where he needs to make a huge move.
Yeah, remember you were telling me before about which bowler is going to have time to make a serious adjustment?
Yeah.
If Jacob throws the next 2, that bowler is going to be Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He makes a spare, but now unfortunately he's gotten to that point where he's going to be down 20 or 30 or 40 plus, depending on what Mr. Johnson does.
Hand bone.
Oh, that looks good. It is 4 in a row. And if I am Wayne, I need to take notes because he's playing it in a very different line and he's moving Wayne's oil around.
Yep.
So almost in this sort of way, it took Wayne one game to get where he needs to go, and then it's taking Jacob 1 game to move that oil around and to play defense. Five in a row.
And somebody better come get that man. My goodness. He's on it right now. Those 5 strikes all look very solid.
All dead. Looks like he figured it out. Maybe took him a game and a half, but he finally figured it out. Wayne has has one strike, and that's not the correct adjustment.
Oh, yeah. Ball change, career change. I don't know.
The only thing I'm thinking right now is that he's, like, in the first set, he was trying to save his line. Now he's trying to spend it.
Yeah.
And maybe splash some of that oil back over to Jacob's side. But all of that does not do you any good if all you're doing is throwing opens.
Yeah.
That is Wayne's first open of this game. It felt like a lot more.
Yeah, because he hasn't thrown a good shot yet. I mean, this strike was decent, but all those other ones, it wasn't nothing that was like, wow, he got robbed. But we know he can turn it around. So, I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
I ain't giving up on the man yet, by no means.
See what that ball does.
That looks better.
That looks a lot better. He also changed his angle and changed his position.
Yeah, and the ball speed was slower, too.
Yes, 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 and yes. Now, Jacob, on the other hand, it feels like he needs to increase his ball speed. Because we've seen he gets him into trouble when he gives that ball enough time to hook in. Sixth frame, that ball looks high, and whoa. You know, I've seen that somewhere before. Oh, wait, a couple of hours ago when Wayne was doing it.
Yeah, the best lefty on the pair right there.
Well, when you shoot the way that you shoot, sometimes you got to get away with one or two of them, and he does in this case.
Well, but it also just showed what we talked about, that he needs to do something. He's either got to throw it longer by throwing it harder.
Yeah, he's got to throw it harder.
Or he's going to have to move, because he ain't going to keep getting away with getting those Brooklyns like that.
No, he's not. He's going to get snake bit, somewhat like that. This time he overthrew it, got some speed on it.
Just don't chop it. Jacob, just don't. If you don't chop it, you're going to be okay. If you chop it here, you're leaving the door of possibility open, and you don't need to do that. Keep that damn door closed.
The best that Wayne can do is a 231.
Oh my goodness, you chopped it. Come on, Jacob.
You know, I'm called the Dark Cloud. Ray, maybe Ray, you're the Dark Prophesizer.
No, I mean it just. But it almost feels like it happened early enough to where he hasn't conceded the game yet.
Well, Wayne's got to go out the door.
He's got to go out the door, but it's not.
And he needs Jacob to make a mistake and not throw a double in terms of that mistake. First things first, seventh frame, he's got to have this one. And that's way too late. He's not going to have it in game three. He's going to go to Jacob Johnson.
Yeah.
And I say that in the eighth frame. And the Boo Birds are right. 0 outs started over because mathematically this game is almost over. Makes a spare.
Good?
Yeah, man.
And now what's going to wind up happening is that should Wayne go out the door, Jacob needs one more.
So we got a suggestion in the chat, Gordon, that Brooklyn strike should count as a 7 miss.
Well, maybe he may get the roll. No, he doesn't.
I don't know. He turned his back on it too early. He should have watched it. He might have changed his mind. Got to let the eyes of the hills, you know, see what it's supposed to do. You can't turn your back on it, man. He could have got that 10 up.
Right now, you got a lot of different hills.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter at this point. The game was out.
It don't matter. But all that's going to do now is keep the carpet going.
Yeah.
It's going to keep the loud mouths behind us, the supporters, the Boo Birds people.
Well, Wayne's got 2 more balls to try to figure out what to do. Jacob doesn't need any. He's sort of figured out, well, maybe he hasn't figured out what to do. Unless he's doing what Wayne did earlier, which is throwing garbage shots so he can preserve his line. I don't think that's what he's thinking, though.
No, he don't need to do that stuff he tried in the heavyweight one. He needs to figure out what the hell he's doing, because it's going to be an over 5 if he can't get it together quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh, no, I meant Jacob.
Oh, I mean, well, Jacob moved in, though, and he's throwing it slower. So Jacob's doing what he needs to do to not only preserve where he was just at, but it's also kind of looking ahead. So, I mean,
well,
he's all right now.
I would also think about adding, if you're already confused about where you're supposed to be putting your bowling ball, spraying the oil all over the place except your line's a good way to really confuse.
Yeah.
Let's see what Wayne does here. That looks good. Went back to his original line, now with a ball change. And a little bit more speed. So I tried some, didn't work. Went back to trying something, didn't work. Now it goes back to the first thing that he tried.
Yeah.
Well, that could be the ball, but that's not the line.
No. That's what some people do, too, is they think it's the ball that did it, but like you said, that was a line thing. I don't know what he was thinking.
That chopping seems to be very consistent here. So Wayne is going to finish with a 157. Jacob will be finishing significantly higher than that. If he goes out 266, which would be over 100 pins.
Yeah, but he don't need to go out 266.
He doesn't need to. He may anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the good part, if he keeps striking, he's saving energy at the same time. So, and see, some of these matches with, having 1 at 2 and 1 at 7, you would worry about the person that bowled at 2 being tired. Well, he only had to bowl 3 games. So, so the fatigue isn't really a thing. This is going to be their own personal endurance and how they're built, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think fatigue is a factor. I think it's more of where the heck am I throwing the ball is a factor.
Yeah.
Sorry?
They shot 290 game 1. So Jacob almost 100 pinned him, but as we know, pin count does not matter in this format. It's all about the games. So it's 2-1, 2-1 world champ.
Yep. Going game 4, Wayne is starting off. So you can make the argument that he's had a whole game of practice time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wayne is so focused on what he's doing, he's bowling on the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, but you're going to hear about it from everybody. So you better hope he's got this line right now.
Or that could be the best motivator ever. We will see.
Yeah. One thing for those watching this stream and just kind of curious what everything else is going on, Central has been eliminated in the cruiserweight match. Central has been eliminated in the cruiserweight match.
Both bowlers, 1 strike apiece, scoring the second frame. Jacob looking to pressure early because he knows that if he does that, Wayne's going to have to do some more fishing. Oh, and those two are very, very sharp from Jacob Johnson. Now the question becomes, how does Wayne adjust? Because either he did or he needs to. We're going to see what he does over here in that shot. That ball's going to go up high. Forfeit.
God almighty.
Give me the first one! Yes, sir!
So you can kind of see it on lane 53. We got the Apex Predators. They shot 290 game 1 in that match, and they have the front 10 here in game 2. So they are they're striking a lot.
They are.
So.
Wayne has got the spare.
Yeah.
Once again, down by 10. Wayne in frame number 3. I was about to say there's no way they're going to make a 300. I'm here.
No, you set up the honor scores, but you make sure people don't get them all at the same time.
I am a dark cloud. I don't know what to tell you, but I am a dark cloud. Wayne looking for a late strike. Gets it. Oh, that's a heavy strike.
Yeah, he kept that kind of straight up the middle there. That ball didn't move much at all.
Still trying to figure out lane 52. Now, if Jacob thinks that he's figured it out, again, then it's going to be a very, very, very long journey for Wayne to try to figure stuff out. Because, again, if Jacob is carrying, he's going to force Wayne into a move that he's going to regret. That ball's high, it's good.
There's 3 in a row.
Jacob looking for 4, doesn't get it. That is a huge sigh of relief for Wayne, who is on a strike, but this could have been a lot worse. Jacob makes a spare. Wayne with a double will be down by 8. With a spare, he'll be down 18. A double here, and he'll actually take the lead. And again, if you're Wayne, you do not want to be down 3-1. 2-2, okay, no problem. Best of 3. 3-1, no good. Shot here, look at a double. That ball looks light again. Misses the headpick completely.
So the lane is moving for him on
51, no problem. 52, problem.
Yeah, I mean, he threw that ball bad. Like, I mean, the ball motion, you know, from our angle where we're sitting, the ball motion looked exactly the same as it did on 51. He just started it too far to the right. Like, he just, I don't know what he was doing. He was almost like he threw it that as if the pocket was the 3-6.
Can't be doing that. Jacob Johnson gave him a big break, and Wayne did nothing with it. Not only did he do nothing with it, he could have taken the lead, and now he's down by 30 instead.
He needs this one. God, he needs it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know why he's making the adjustments that he should be making on lane 52 on lane 51.
Yeah, I think he's forgetting there's a left lane and a right lane, and they're not both the same. I don't.
They are not.
Because that ball is what he should have threw on 52.
Yep.
And the ball he threw on 52 should have stayed on 51.
Yep. He does make the spare, however, and a big however. Now he's going to need a little bit more help from Jacob, but I don't know if he's going to be getting it.
Yeah. Oh, man, come on.
Maybe he will get that help.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know either. And again, Wayne could have taken this out and really put, I'm sorry, not Wayne, Jacob could really take this out and put Wayne in a bad spot. Jacob is still up, but the lead, which should be a lot more than 27, is at 27. Both bows at spares going into the second half of game 4.
So also for those that are just curious on the other matches going on around us, the Deep South has been eliminated in the Uncapped Match. Deep South has been eliminated in the Uncapped Match.
I don't know what Wayne's doing now.
I don't know.
Wayne needs a GPS.
He needs to try fishing with dynamite because what he's doing right now just is not working. He's a bad fisherman.
I was thinking more of like a hydrogen missile than dynamite.
Maybe he'll spare this and surprise it a little bit. Good throw. Oh, that's close. That's close. Give him that. One of the guys from one of the guys that's been around for a while, Leonard Freeman, is watching this match on YouTube, and he wanted to say hey to us. But then he also was trying to make a bad joke about if we want to watch somebody bad to sub me in. But I'm undefeated in everything I've bowled this year, so yeah. I could beat Leonard.
So let's look at the numbers here. As bleak this is, and it is looking bleak for Wayne and the North, if he goes out the doors at 213. Once again, we're at that same position. He's going Dutch for Jacob. And that's all he needs to do, and there's a double there, increasing his lead. He's up 50 with 3 frames left to go. So whatever Wayne needs to do, he needs to figure it out quickly.
Yeah, he left the pit. I don't know if he went to get him a drink to kind of calm him down or what it is, but oh, that was almost a bucket. 245.
Yeah, I think Gatorade needs more Gatorade or some other liquid. However, he does have a strike. That's the good news. The bad news is that Jacob needs to be incredibly, almost UBA historically awful for him to lose game 4.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to lose this game. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't, give Guy a chance. Like, give him the thought that this isn't going to be over in 5. He needs to just step on his neck here. Jacob's been able to play a couple different lines with a couple different balls, and he's doing very well with all of them. So he's not in the spot where, Gatorade's having to, to contemplate, if he should, change to some electrolytes or Powerade even at this point.
Right now he needs herbal tea.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good one for him too.
Or I don't know, for everybody else, maybe KO pectate, because if they're watching and rooting from home, they may have a severe case of indigestion at this point.
Ooh,
well,
okay.
He's got the double.
He tripped out the 2-8-10 some weird how. I don't even know how he described that mess.
So if he goes out, 213, let's see, 60, 80. Technically, again, he can win, but he needs Jacob to
help.
He needs some help. Needs a lot of help. By the way, North is out of Cap Fatal 4-way.
Yep.
Well, there's another one.
Okay.
Now we're going to see exactly how philanthropic Mr. Johnson wants to be. Because right now, to be fair, if this is somehow tied 2-2 after 4, that would be gross.
Well, and that would be a huge momentum shift.
Oh, without question.
Because it should, 4 frames ago, this should be 3-1.
Oh my goodness.
Why did we just talk that into existence?
Yeah, well.
My goodness. How did we let that happen?
Well, this is interesting to say the least. Pin count here is going to be it's going to be really important. So, Jacob still has fate within his own hands. The best that Wing can do is a 2-13. So 2 strikes and an 8, and Jacob wins. First shot here. Oh boy. There's an 8, and that means not only can Jacob not shut Wayne out, if Wayne goes out the door, he's going to win. When he was down by almost 70 pins in the 6th frame. Actually, he's down by 59, almost 60 pins in the 5th frame.
Ooh. Oh, that's rough.
Wow.
So, yeah, 2-2 would feel like it's all square. 2-2 would feel like it's all square, but at the same time, it's going to feel like Jacob's going to be like, damn, I should have been up 3-1.
Absolutely.
You know.
Or he may be even thinking, based on how he lost game 1, damn, this should be over.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the fill is.
Brooklyn.
Well, there's the Brooklyn fill.
My goodness, change it to a 7 miss.
Here's the deal. Wayne needs them both. 2 and then count. Obviously, he should probably get the 4 in the fill, though we've seen weird things happen. The bigger thing is the first strike and the second strike. Here's the first strike. He's got to have it. He does.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let's go. Ain't nothing worse than getting a high five by somebody that got like flannel pajama pants on in the bowling center. Like, go back to bed, dude.
We've seen worse in a bowling alley.
Well, I mean,
much worse in a bowling alley.
I've honestly done worse in a bowling alley. So I can't.
Ay.
But it wasn't with cameras.
Take a ball here. He's got to have this one too.
Light.
Oh, and one trips, the other one does not.
Oh, nope. Well.
Now he needed that second one.
He did.
He did not get it. I didn't like the way that he threw that ball.
No, he needed to take a minute to calm down because he got amped, which he should have got amped for the first one. But he didn't need to do all that extra.
He did not.
Extra stuff.
And now he's going to pay for it. At the end of game 4, Jacob Johnson 206, Wayne Porr 202, 3-1. Jacob Johnson, the margin of error for Wayne Porr is 0, a.k.a. El Cheapo. There's 3 games left in the series. Wayne must win them all. If he does not, champ stays champ. And you will get as you have requested.
Yeah, I appreciate any time I request something and get what I want. That's pretty damn good.
We shall see. So far, so good. Game 5, and this is now the second bullet that Jacob Johnson has dodged. Because if you remember in game 2, same situation, needed a strike, didn't get it.
So even though Jacob is up 3-1, you gotta feel like
it's a very shaky 3-1.
Yeah, it's a very shaky one because like he should have been up 3-1. He could have been over in 4. Then he should have lost that last one. So
and
it's
he
like
should have lost game 2. He could have been down 0-3.
Yeah, this could be over in a couple different ways.
And yet at the same time, you almost feel, okay, the scoring game 7.
Uh-oh.
And somehow you get this feeling that there is potential for this to go 7.
Yeah.
Just not on just the wins, but how they were achieved. Wayne Porr here.
Oh my God! What in the world?
Well, what in the world? But it's a makeable spare at least.
It's a makeable spare,
it's not a 2-8-10.
Like, my goodness.
I'm pretty sure in his head he went, you know what? I'm playing with an open. Let's make an area shot here.
makeable. Isn't that what you said, Gordon? It might be makeable, just not for him.
It's much more makeable when you hit the pin in the middle of the lane.
The one that's closest to you, you got to hit that first.
And now we're tied 9-9 after first ring.
Oh, boy. I almost want to give him mulligans and let him start over because that's embarrassing to look at on the scoreboard.
Well, you're the person in charge of this thing, and
Oh, here we go. All right. I think he's going to miss this.
No, he'll make this one.
No, he'll get one.
He'll make this one.
No. This is now for the world welterweight championship. The way this is going.
Yeah, I told you he made that one.
So he can make that, but he can't make.
Yeah, he can't make the pin in the middle of the lane. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's bowling.
Yeah, I can't make the pin in the middle of the lane either, though. So I guess I can't get too mad.
All right, now let's see what Jacob Johnson can do for an encore. Here's Jacob's second shot, and that ball play. I believe it's safe to say this could be an adjustment game.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I mean, technically, all these games have been adjustment games.
Yeah, this is just rough.
No one's broken a 214 yet. I believe that's a high.
Yeah.
And this is not going to get much better.
What the hell? Gordon, I'm going to have to go back to my hotel room and get my shoes because I feel like I could bowl.
Yeah.
You guys make me feel better about my game.
I think if you and me go on lanes 51 and 52 right now, that may be significantly more entertaining than what we're currently seeing.
Oh, there we go. There we go. My guy. All right.
And trust me when I say, with the exception of my Wednesday night team, nobody really wants to see me bowl at this point. So he did win 10-3 last week, so shout out to my Wednesday night bowling team. Wayne's got a chance, he does. Porr up by 10. Actually, I'm sorry, Porr up by 12 thanks to the open by Jacob Johnson. And again, this is a game Wayne Porr must have. All the games Wayne Porr must have.
All right, yeah, the count on this is 3-1. 3-1 world champ. Jacob lost game one, but he's won the next three. 2-4-5. This is makeable, right, Gordon?
I think he'll make this one.
You think he'll make this one? Okay.
He can't make the ones in the middle of the lane. He can make the ones on the side.
Okay. So what if he just takes out the 2-4?
I can see him pick off the 2-4.
Think off 2-4? Yeah.
I don't think he will, but I can see him do it. Now I got it.
All right. So also to update the other matches going on, the Southeast welterweight has been eliminated. Southeast welterweight has been eliminated. Jacob.
Looking for a double.
Oh.
Well, you're talking 5 pins.
Come on, bro.
Well, you know, all I'm going to say is that Wayne did miss the pin in the middle of the lane.
Come on, Jacob.
Nah, he's not going to miss this. Ooh.
Boo.
That ball did curve, started to curve a little viciously, but he had put enough speed on it.
Yeah.
So Wayne is still up by 12, going to the 5th frame of game 5. As you said, world champ up 3-1. Wayne's got to have this one.
Light hit.
Light hit this time does not fall. 8-pin. You know, we've gotten like the angles of entries and a lot of light hits have gone down.
Yeah.
A lot of cross hits have gone down. A bunch of pocket shots have gone down. Nothing consistent. Which is why we're staring at 49 in the 3rd and 56 in the 4th. And I'll make this back. By the way, as you can see in the video, there is a 5-pin standing up. That's why we have our hands up. Focus still on heavyweight.
but those guys have only had 2 frames in 3 games where they didn't get a strike. So,
and there's a light hit, and the pins go down. Porr now up by 13. Big attempt here in the 6th frame for a double. Because again, if he can put some pressure on Johnson, then Johnson may do what Wayne Porr did last game, which is try to figure out what the heck to do. And miss a whole lot of spares and marks because of it. Wayne's looking for the double. There it is. First double of this game goes to Wayne Porr. And Jacob needs to start striking or he's in danger of looking at a game 6. That's not a strike. 3-10. Wayne's getting himself amped up. I think Wayne needs to be a little bit careful here because he did that at the end. That has cost him 2 games.
Yep.
However, that's going to help him. What are we doing here? What's going on?
Man, listen.
Did we inadvertently go to the bantamweight matchup and we weren't paying attention?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Like it just these guys were throwing it pretty well earlier, and now they're gonna.
I don't know what they're doing.
This guy gets amped up. This guy gets amped up. I like it. It reminds me. I think I said this during the heavyweight match. He reminds me of like a bootleg Jeffrey Fish. You know, Fish is the best bowler in the building. He'll tell you that anytime he steps in it. And I have a feeling that Guy would tell you the same thing.
Right now, it looks like Guy may be forcing this into game 6 if he throws in a couple more balls, where all the pins go down. We'll see. Frank is shaking his head. We have the camera guy here, Frank Lakendo. And first of all, thanks a lot. I was about to say if that one went down.
Yep.
So he should make this spare, and if he does, he'll be up by 35 pins. Both bowls on spares with 3 frames to go, and he will. The best Wayne can do, by the way, despite all this silliness, Wayne can actually go out the door for 228.
So I don't know.
Which is somewhat reasonable. Jacob, not so reasonable. Go for 193, which I guess isn't terrible. But this is not a gimme by any stretch because that also means that Wayne needs to throw some good shots, and as we've seen, that's not necessarily a gimme right now. There's the ball, 8th frame coming up. That's light, he's got a bucket.
Well, it's crazy because he was just doing all that talking about house shot. He was not talking about house shot, he's talking about house ball. He's throwing a house ball. Off the rack is what he's throwing right now.
Who, Wayne right now?
Yeah.
That means sense because now he's playing a different game, which is, I think if this turns into a spare match, based on what I'm seeing Jacob do, if this turns into that, I win. I don't understand what Wayne is saying at this point.
So he's trying to say the score was in the wrong spot, but the thing is like the beverage consumption has not been Gatorade today.
No, it's not. Neither has the spare ability.
Oh, boy. So we got it right.
Well, you know, he had a chance. I understand what the game plan is. The game plan is make the oil pattern chop suey. That is what the game plan is. We're understanding that. The problem is he's making the lanes just as chop suey for himself. And I was going to say, that does not block him from doing that. It is now a 20-pin game. If somehow Jacob doubles here, it is a 10-pin game. Even though he cannot shut Wayne out, he can make life very difficult for him. This is a big shot here. This can also be, with a 103 and a 137, a championship strike right here. Believe it or not, if he gets a double, which he will. All of a sudden, this just became very interesting.
Yeah, you know, guys got too cocky, too arrogant, too ahead of himself. And, you know, when he had a chance for the 3 in a row in the 7th, he was still too amped up from, you know, the preceding frame. And, like, you can have that energy. It's fantastic. We love it. But you got to calm down, shut up, and relax. And make a good shot. Then make a good shot, get your strike, then talk your trash again.
This is the UBA, and you're going up against the world champion, and the world champion's not going to lay over.
No.
Not going to quit, and it's going to force you to throw some shots. There's Wayne. I don't think that's a house ball anymore, but I don't think he's getting a strike there either. And now, all of a sudden, it is advantage world champion. It does not matter. Actually, if he spares and goes out the door in the 10th, we have a tie.
Yes.
Anything less than that, Jacob could go in the 10th, strike out, and world champion retains, and then we start watching something else. Wayne will make the spare. 10th frame coming up.
Oh, man.
10-pin game. Technically, 0-pin game if Wayne goes out the door. First shot here, and again, it's got to have them all.
Oh.
Not only does he not have them all, that is an 8-10.
That is 8-10. That might as well be a nah.
Speak to me! Why the fuck you lying now? You get no second hospitality. Take your fucking ass dirty.
Well, he's doing that. However, first of all, I don't know why he did that. And second of all, more importantly, the match is not over yet.
Yeah.
Jacob needs a mark. This is game, set, match. Oh boy.
Oh,
Now, you know the interesting part about this? If Wayne made one.
Yeah, and Jacob doesn't touch a pin, we're tied.
Yep. Well, first things first, Jacob needs to make the spare.
Oh,
And he does.
He almost chopped it, too.
Jacob needs 9,
Yeah.
which is not a gimme at this point.
No.
8 is a tie, in which case Wayne's got to go back and put his stuff back on. Anything less than that, and Wayne's got to turn around and put his stuff back on because there's a game 6. However, he doesn't have to do any of that. Game, set, match. Your winner with a not-so-sterling 171 and 169, Jacob Johnson. And the champ retains. Yeah, we're going to do the interview. He's doing it. Ray's doing it.
Should I go over to the other match?
Yes. We're going to do the interview first, then we're going to go to the other match.
So we have our new world champ, or not new world champ. He successfully defended his first title defense. He beat the North 4-1, and so now we're going to move over and we're going to watch the Uncapped match. The Uncapped match, the Apex Predators. These mofos are striking like crazy. We're kind of peeping over to them beside us for the heavyweight match, and they have just not stopped striking. They shot 290 game 1. I think they shot 280 something game 2. They at 279 I think game 3 was. So this is going to almost be a competition between the North and the South to see who's going to get to face Central in the final 2 games. Man, see, look at these guys just striking like it's nothing. All right, so trying to remember how the last game went for the Uncapped. I believe the Southeast reps, the Southeast champs, C-Swag, is trailing. I want to say it was by like 40. I'll try to get confirmation on that at some point. There's a nice spare there for the gentleman from the South Jersey Strike Force. These guys, they've been throwing it pretty well too. But the Apex Predators, man, they've been Randy Orton in this thing. They've been getting strikes out of nowhere. My goodness. Lawrence. Ooh, no. So C-Swag's not out of this one yet. They are trailing for this second round of the North, Central, South, Deep South match. Apex Predators would have ran away with it. Placed on their first 2 games. I want to say they shot 570 for 2. Yeah, I mean, you know, Leonard, it's one of those things that, you know, I appreciate him telling everybody get home safe, man. That doesn't happen enough, man. You always need to tell people to get home safe. You know, especially when they're going to be upset because they just got demolished. But Jersey, I think it's going to be Jersey and the Apex Predators here in the finals here. So to update some of the other matches going on as well, the Cruiserweight match is in its finals. It's the North versus the Deep South. So they're starting their 2-game block there.
I will say this, watching this match right by the heavyweights, the scoring here is significantly higher than what we, shall we say, witnessed.
Yeah.
That be the correct word?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was telling the audience that, you know, Apex Predators, they shot like 570 for the first 2. They shot like 270 something in game 3. And, yeah, that is easily, hopefully it's not going to be because we're watching them now or because you're sitting here. But That's by far the worst shot they've had, where they haven't had a 9 count. So.
Yeah, that being said, I believe they picked up a huge amount of, shall we say, insurance. Because I believe this is game 4, if I'm reading this correctly, and I believe they had 260 and the other team had 215 from the South.
Yep. Okay. There you go. Yeah, because it's well, no, it's the South is trailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, South is trailing. So.
Oh no, that's my point.
Yeah.
South is down by around 40-50 pins at this point. So they needed that from the Central, but that being said, even with that open, they're still losing scratch this game.
Yeah.
So they still have a huge mountain to climb. Not having much of any mountain to climb at this point, Northeast, assuming that they don't screw anything up, they will be there in the finals. See Swag looking to throw some strikes and throw them very, very quickly, and more importantly, very, very urgently, I should say. Bigger issue is that they need a little bit more fail from Apex Predators. I'm not sure they're going to get that. But we've seen weird stuff before, definitely affecting the Central versus the South early on today.
Absolutely.
However, this guy.
He every time I see something, he's got a pin that just comes in late and takes it out, man. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's kind of when we get to do these kind of things where it's like, regardless, now I'm going to pay attention now to what the Apex Predators do in their conference, right? Because it's like you get mad respect when you come into this environment, and these guys are just striking like it's nothing.
Apex Predators, no joke.
Yeah.
Shane Matthews, he's one pin. That ends the 3-strike streak. But again, they are in very good shape. Radcliffe's team not in very good shape. Actually, that's not Radcliffe's team. I'm sorry, Radcliffe's C-Swag.
Well, the South is going to need some help here in this uncapped one, and they're going to lose here.
They need the Predators to run into a couple of aliens.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That is C-Swag. I was right the first time.
Yeah.
That is Kurt's crew.
Yeah, with the amount of jerseys available to us now, the designs and stuff, it's not, you don't see too many of the traditional jerseys anymore. And so it's good the teams get to show a little more flavor.
Absolutely. By the way, cruiserweight, you got North versus Deep South left.
Yep.
Not sure if you mentioned that or not.
Yep. And South is out. And the welterweight, they're headed to game 4, so to speak, there.
Yeah, second game in round of 3. Yeah, North Tack can finish out with 247. Central can finish out with 251. South can finish out with 259. So right now it is tight. Unfortunately for them, game 3 was not.
Right.
And I'm sorry, no, South can only finish with 229. I am off a frame, so that makes it even more daunting.
Yeah, they need to take they need to take somebody's equipment and go throw it in the trash or something. And if they're gonna have a chance here, because I think they were down, what we said, 40 or 50.
Yeah, they need to use some of that Predator equipment, like the infrared. One of those condensing nets, like grab it over the bowling's equipment.
Yeah.
Squeeze the life out of the bowling balls. Or squeeze the life out of the 2-7.
Yeah, he's going to need him to chop it about 6 times, though. You know, I don't think you can chop it that many times.
Cannot. Or they need the endless frame.
Yeah.
The MTV Golden Pin endless frame.
BFLITB. Where we gonna go with? We're gonna go with that for his name. What are we gonna go with?
And I couldn't tell you. What I do know is that X that needed to be an X is a 9-pin, and I believe even with the open coming up, that is still not going to be enough.
No. I believe that's correct. I believe that is going to be the end for the South here in the uncapped match.
Yeah, well, what they need right now is for one of the two other teams to screw up their tagging.
Yeah, at this level, they shouldn't be having tag issues. These guys have all been bowling the series enough. But
we've seen weirder things happen.
You never know. Those guys are pretty good.
So for those of you expecting to see the heavyweight matchup, it is over. Jacob Johnson has successfully defended, winning in 5. So we're giving you bonus coverage.
Yeah, bonus coverage, because we're that generous of people.
Bonus bowling.
Yeah, bonus bowling.
Now, question for you. Yeah. Assuming that we have the numbers right and South is knocked out, are we sliding North over to the other side, or are we keeping one over the other?
I mean, it really ain't gonna matter.
Oh.
If that bothers somebody, they need a new profession.
I mean, theoretically, you can't go 1-2-2-2-2. North is always going to go first. Central is always going to go South.
Right.
So that being said, it's just that's just how it's been, which is weird.
Yeah, and they know.
I mean, that's how everything else has fallen. You know that you always have one on the right versus one on the left.
Yeah. Well, South, we dropped the ball that time. South, we screwed that up a little bit.
That is South's fault.
But I don't think anybody is gonna beat the Apex Predators. Honestly, I mean.
Oh, see, well, this game is close. And again, the one good thing that South Jersey Strike Force doesn't have to worry about is the overall win, because I'm sure they're behind by 8,000 pins. In this case, that goes away. 2 games, total wood wins.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of confused. The stay home safe guy looked like he was giving everybody, dapping everybody up like it was over, but Apex Predators is still going to be here, and the North should still be bowling too, so I'm still confused, but, I mean, it's okay.
Well, North is definitely not 0-2.
Yeah.
Because the guy that says stay home safe, he's still safe.
Yep. He's staying in the alley safe.
Yep. Well, he's still there. They're bowling against him. C-Swag out. It's going to be South Jersey Strike Force versus Apex Predators.
It's called survival. The game is called survival. It's called survival.
So once they figure that out, we will start games 5 and 6.
Oh, yeah. enjoying it. It's all came out pretty well tonight. Got a little bit of energy from the North in the world title match, which is always good to see. All these other matches pins are falling. You know, I mean, I don't even looking at the welterweight scores, like they've been bowling pretty good. The cruiserweight match is in their first game of the finals. They're almost done there. They've been striking like crazy. They're looking like it'll be 230 apiece after game one there. The cap is a little interesting down there. So we've got a lot of great bowling today. It's always good to see the energy, the camaraderie. Because what I've always liked, Gordon, when we've had these matches, right, is a lot of times it's the first time people met other people.
Yes.
You know, people don't travel that much to be around these people. But then it's funny that when you go to Northeast Unholy, Southeast Unholy, or, you know, Mega Bowl next year, Battle Bowl later this year, Incredible in the future, where you'll see these people start teaming up with each other.
Oh, yeah.
And because it's like they really get it with each other, and they just enjoy the company of people. It's kind of like when you got a job and you go out after work with people you work with. You don't talk about work. But you all get each other. So it makes it a good camaraderie.
Yeah, I believe everybody is sort of right now we're taking an inadvertent break because it's not over.
Well, they're at the counter getting it worked out now.
Gotcha.
You know, like, hey, can you move it over? Yeah, so when we were finishing up that world title match, you know, we had Justin Sunk from the Outsiders. Not Outsiders, the Outsiders. Gotta make sure you say that right because they'll want to sue you for, like, gimmick infringement and stuff. He came down and he was bragging about how well they're doing on the cruiserweight match because they were doing better than the welterweight, right? And so Justin has actually got the lead. They cleared the score up a little quicker than I would have liked to have seen it, but I want to say it's like 12, 15 pins that he's up there. So that's going to be Deep South versus the North. They don't get any further apart than that. So we'll see how that plays out. And then, of course, I talk him up, and it was a bad shot right there. But we're ready to go here.
So the only one that North did not get to at least the finals on as of right now is Cap Tag. North obviously got into the heavyweight finals, so won the heavyweight opportunity to go up against world champion. North right now is up against Central and Uncapped. North is up against Deep South in cruiserweight. North right now, I don't know what welterweight's looking like, so I don't know about what the status of that is.
Yeah, from here we can only see the game that they're in, and Deep South has the lead in that one through 5 frames. But that is their second game of that round, so no telling how the first game went.
No telling there. However, we're starting here uncapped.
Yep.
Now it's 0-0, no wood, no wood. So the 260s, the 270s, the 280s, all gone.
All gone. It's been an interesting format. This is the first time we've done this format in the tag in these fatal 4-way matches. You know, it's had pros and cons. There's parts I've liked about it. Some parts that I look forward to discussing changing next year. But I think it gives a different dynamic, right? Because when you're doing tag team in WCS, you're playing chess the whole time.
Absolutely.
Right? It's not checkers, right? So this has just been an extra dimension of, you've needed the pinfall, right? So it's set up to where for tag where each person is starting a game in each block. So it's got its pros and cons, and I'll do my due diligence and making sure, and I know you will, and Segura will as well, just making sure that we're talking to everybody and figuring out how they feel about it as well, because everybody's got a better idea in their mind. but we're not opposed to mixing things up, and that's the good part about what we do for the series and for the community as well. That guy, he's awesome.
That guy's good.
Yeah, that guy's good.
Now, I wonder if you turn around, if Segura Wheeler, who is the Central coordinator, happens to be here rooting for the Predators, because she was here earlier.
Yeah, Predators, I mean, that's a solid team, man. I like watching those two guys bowl so much.
Well, to answer your question, they did slide Central over.
Well, that was your question, not mine.
Well, to answer my question, they slid Central over.
Yeah.
Right now,
I said it didn't matter. They could have stacked them all on top of each other for all I would have cared. You know, but
they decided it. I was just sitting here with you. I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna say first one to not strike is gonna be behind after this game. That's my.
Okay. Now, before everybody says thank you, Captain Obvious.
No.
You're talking about the end of the game and not the middle
game.
of the game.
Yeah, I just feel like the first person.
Yeah, I understood what you said.
So yeah, my prediction was that the first person to not strike wasn't going to lose from that game point. It's just they're the ones going to be behind the 8 ball and probably lose. So the South Jersey Strike Force, I believe the whole name is. I think they're gonna lose this one. But these guys have all been striking, man. Like this has been a great pair to watch. The capped match, Central has been eliminated in the cap match, so it's going to be South and Deep South.
Finally getting all-South matchup.
Finally get all-South matchup, and it's really crazy because it's two teams that are in the same district, but have elected to bowl in different conferences. So it's going to mean a little bit more to them. Kings Court versus G-Town. So let's see how that goes.
Right now, just a reminder on how tag team works. First bowler's got to throw the front 3. Then after that, you can tag. You've got to tag 4 times. And the person throws the first shot in the game must throw the last shot in the game. Got it.
No, I'll tell you what. I can watch him bowl all day. He looks like he's 12 years old, but I can watch him bowl all day.
Well, here's the question. You know, they were very close to the 300 before. Do they get it now?
I hope so. I would like to see one today.
Though it would not count USBC sanctioning per se, but it would be still fun to get. Shane Matthews in for South Jersey Strike Force. Neither team has made a tag yet, by the way.
Shane O'Matic.
Shane O'Matic.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of been automatic. Like I'm telling you, like, you know, I was paying attention to the world title match, but every time I looked over, these two teams in pink were striking. They've just been ridiculously striking.
Oh, that didn't sound like that.
No, that was awful. My bad.
Good job, Ray.
My apologies to the South Jersey.
I was gonna say that neither team's in your conference. You got nobody to root for. You're rooting against the North team.
Well, I mean,
come on, Ray.
The Central team was bowling better.
Come on, Ray.
I mean, I look. You know, honestly, since they're from Jersey, you know how many damn things I got where I got to pay tolls and stuff because of Jersey? in Delaware, in that whole area, and then I got to go back for Battle Bowl this year. Man, I'm at that's a very good spare right there. Good shot, homie.
Don't hate them because they're beautiful.
I mean, I'm gonna be like, I'm scared. I have to alter my license plate or something.
All right, so we still don't have a tag yet from either team.
No. It's fun when teams see how far they can push that envelope.
It's fun until they realize they need a strike and they don't get it. Fifth strike here. No, Tempin. Wiggling Tempin, but
Wiggling Tempin.
I actually called that the wrong way. I said fifth strike here. Should have been fifth shot there.
Yeah.
Still got a wiggling Tempin. Assuming he makes a spare, it is a 20-pin game at this point. And he will. Predators up by 20 in game one. Now let's see what winds up happening. Are they going to exchange bowlers yet? We're seeing a tag. It looks like we are not seeing a tag.
Nope, they're going to stay in.
Now, the latest that you can take a game is through 7. Then you're going to start administering tags.
Yep.
Theoretically, you can wait until the 9th, but that would mean that you need to strike out in the 10th. So now we see what the Predators are going to do. What is South Jersey Strike Force going to do?
Yeah, I have a feeling they're definitely going to see a tag here for
No, you know, I think, well, eventually you're going to see a tag from somebody. Looks like they're going to stick Shane up in the 6th frame, which makes sense. He saw nothing but strikes. You'll probably see a tag to McGrath at this point in the 7th.
Yeah.
Hey, I made the TV. Hey, I made the camera. I'm sitting here talking to Shane and the camera's on. Oops.
Maybe not.
Flat 10 pin.
So how do you take you bowl so many and you bowl
So both these teams have kind of hit that spot through 6 where they got to figure out when they're going to get their tags in. Like, it's still wide open. The game will still be wide open, which is they got to lose that mentality because it's not your traditional WCS tag match. Because this format is all about total count. The only thing they're still doing that's tag related is having 4 tags at the right times at intervals. Wow, that was nice. That was very nice. So Gordon was looking for the tags in this match, and my guy just came in that last one, got a strike, and he tried out. You know, they obviously know what they're doing. They're confident in how they're each bowling, and he's back in now to see if he can strike here. They'll probably tag out, but I feel like that's how they're gonna do. Is he's gonna bowl this shot in the left lane, and then he's gonna tag out for the 9th, and then they'll probably tag right back in for the 10th. Jersey. What's he got? Oh no. 4, 6, 7. Ooh, they're gonna need to do something. Still got another game to go. It is total wood in this format. For those interested in the other matches, the welterweights have reached their final round. It's between the North and the Deep South. The cruiserweights are in their final frame of their match. And congratulations to my guy, Justin Sumter from the Outsiders. He's going to get the win. He's going to get the cruiserweight win for the 4 conferences. So congratulations to him. He got it, man. Proud of the dude, man, for sure. He's been competing in both the cruiserweight and the heavyweight series. He was 1 short of the making it to the heavyweight match today as well, but he's handling his part on the cruiserweight, man. He's showing that the left side's still the strong side here in the great state of Virginia. And the Predators, man, they just doing nasty work.
Well, I was going to say, Predators are blowing it up right now. And because of the open and the lack of strikes, South Jersey Strike Force is in deep, deep, deep trouble, especially if Apex goes out the door for a 268. Ooh-wee. And there's one of them. But as you said, Apex has been doing the work.
Yeah, I tried to tell you, man. When I was out, they were hitting. Like their first 4, they shot 11, 20.
Oh no, that well we were watching it, and they didn't lose a beat, and they still haven't lost a beat.
No, I don't know nothing about the guys. There's no disrespect to them for that. They're not from the South or the Deep South, but much respect to the Apex Predators, man. These 2 right here can hit.
Another one, 5 in a row, looking for 6. Yeah, 7-pin over there for South Jersey Strike Force. They will finish with the 190, and they'll also find themselves down by around 70 pins and change. There is Apex 268. Apex 268, South Jersey Strike Force 192. 76 pins margin. South Jersey Strike Force has got to make up. If you're looking at it from the other side, magic number for Apex 225. If Apex gets to that, it is over. And then obviously every strike that South Jersey Strike Force does not get will start deducting that number from what Apex needs.
There's no wiggle room. You know, they gotta go sheet. I mean, right off the bat, they can't afford to miss because the Predators, they might miss 1, maybe 2 shots. You know, but those guys have been dialed in.
If they lose 1, maybe 2 shots, they're going to win the whole thing.
Yeah. And shout out to the jerseys, man. I like their jersey they got on. That's kind of cool. Got the spine and all that stuff. I like that.
That's funky. First ball coming up. And again, now the reverse comes up. So you have a change of leadoff.
This guy. Gordon, next time I'm gonna make sure you get to sit on the end next time so you can get all the fist bumps from everybody when they come by.
Yeah, I gotta do it quicker.
Yep.
Gotta be quicker than that. But I finally got a fist bump.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Oh.
Right now, the only way Apex is going to lose is if you're automatically penalized and disqualified from the game for moving the camera.
Yeah.
That may be the only thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know, we're like a job description, right? We got that line at the bottom that says that whoever's in charge can kind of do what they want to. But, you know, I ain't going to punish them for bumping the camera out the way.
But you should.
I would
I'm kidding.
want to smack them around a little bit, because I hate that for the. Because I've seen one of my cameras has got knocked off the tripod, and busted off of the thing. It still works and everything, but it kind of broke the grip on there. So.
Brian McGrath is doing what he needs to do for South Jersey Strike Force.
Yeah.
Now, what he really wants to see is a whole bunch of plaque.
Yeah, but a bunch of, I mean,
a whole bunch of non-carry.
I mean, maybe they could try to convince the Predators to go home. But you see, we got a little envelope in front of us where they got a little side action going on too. So that always feels good. They don't have to wait for us to send them their money for winning this.
No, they don't. They have the money right there.
They got a little cash in hand coming.
Third shot here. Buried. Again, that's exactly. South Jersey Strike Force can throw the 300 that they want. The magic number is 225 for Apex.
I don't know if the camera, the audio, the mics picked up what he said, but he basically said, like, hey, I think it would be a good idea if we go somewhere because we were just doing that awesome. I think that's what he said.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Go where?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. They can go wherever they want to because they're gonna win this match.
So far, so good. Well, that's.
Pin.
And again, now it's like tick, 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 tick. 21 pins off that score now. Now the magic number is 204.
Yep.
And keep in mind now, all Apex needs to do at this point is just not open.
Yep. Put that pacer in, that 9 spare in, and go on about your business.
Gets a spare.
Very good.
But it's very hard to beat somebody by 75 pins when you're already trailing in the match by 10 and you're in the 4th frame. This is sort of the reverse of what we saw in the heavyweight match.
Yeah. It's just striking, and then when you don't feel like striking no more, you tag your partner and let them keep striking. That's going to go crossover 10 pin. Yeah,
they kept him in, and they were shooting wildfire earlier. They may have just run out of gas or did not make the correct adjustment.
Yeah.
Predators, on the other hand, NBG, nothing but gas. Spare made by McGrath. But again, all they can do is just stare and look. I don't know how much more praying they can do at this point.
Well, it was 32. The best they can do here is 68. So that's already 32 pins itself. So they're in a world of
They're in a world of trouble. That makes it worse.
my.
One more strike, and then Apex doesn't need any marks.
This guy got this much room.
Yeah, well, they both have this much room. They both have area for days right now.
Yeah, he's got the whole Josh Jackson thing now, Pat. He's got this much room.
Uh-huh. Josh didn't have that much. Well, I'm sorry, not Josh. Jacob didn't have enough room.
No,
but he had enough of it.
Jacob did not know.
But Josh, you're right on. He has that much room.
Bam.
And he's got another more room.
5 nice strikes.
Now, based on what you're seeing, if you didn't have a uncapped world tag team title,
Yeah.
think Apex would be on the inside track to win it?
Oh, absolutely.
Have a little tournament?
Absolutely. You know, I think it's something that is still can be on the table at some point. Let's just try to figure out how it impacts the series. You know, are we gonna?
I think it would impact the series the same way that heavyweight does, for that matter.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's something when you get to say that. It's kind of like, you know, when you like wrestling fans out there know, like, it's nice to be the Intercontinental Champion, but you want to be the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to be the conference uncapped tag team champion, but you would prefer to be the UBA World Uncapped Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, a bunch of people have asked me about why don't you have a World Cruiserweight or World Welterweight. I'm not the biggest fan of that because I think the whole objective of bowling is to, yeah, you're staying within your own lane, but you're trying to do as well as you can.
Yeah, I think that just kind of opens the door to too many average control issues.
Exactly.
And it's not something we want to do. I think that, you know, a Vixen's world title could happen. I think an uncapped world could happen.
And that's pretty much where I would want to go with it.
Yeah,
Uncapped
absolutely.
tag, I think, would be a fun idea to do, and you certainly have the numbers to do it.
Yeah.
But that's as far as I would go. I personally wouldn't want to do welter or cruiserweight for that reason. Or cap tag, for that matter, as well. That may be, right now, the only thing that's stopping the Apex Predators right there.
Yeah, shout out to Tracy Boland. She's being a little...
Rowdy.
Being herself.
Yeah.
Right? She's a great personality in the UBA. Yeah, so she's got one of her people bowling in that cap match. So she's definitely behind them.
Well, we got one more match here at Mega Bowl. Why not finish it with a bang?
Yeah, let's get it.
What you say? Let's fucking go!
Let's vacate.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Or not.
They're terrible, man. I love when teammates give each other some hell about.
Yeah, all that work for nothing. Ha ha. Well, at least make the spare.
Yeah.
They made the spare. Yeah, by the way, the game is now mathematically over.
Yeah.
South Jersey can go for a 268, which means that Apex would have to throw a whole bunch of gutter balls.
Yeah, and maybe some negative numbers. I don't know how negative you can go.
We're waiting for them to reset.
If you're hurt, that's never happened.
And again, the only thing that can bail us out Jersey Strike Force right now is if Apex makes a boo-boo on the tagging.
Yeah.
So how many games do you have?
And I don't think that'll happen. I mean,
I've seen stranger things.
How many games do you have?
I never got into Stranger Things. That was one of
I
those.
haven't either, actually.
That was one of those shows I never really. My youngest got into it and all that kind of stuff, but like I never really, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't really care.
To your point. Brian McCraft, another one.
Yeah, these guys all throw good balls, man. Today it is an Apex Predators day.
I was going to say what really hurt South Jersey was just game 1.
Yeah.
Or I should say game 5. This is game 6.
Yeah.
So, you don't know if you actually get help with the bowling out there?
Shane O'Matic with the backup ball.
Well, there is nothing stopping you from throwing a backup or anything
No.
else at this point.
No, that's the part that's so great about what we do here in the WCS is it's all about the entertainment value. We want you to shoot well, but it's also where you want to throw it two-handed, throw it two-handed. You want to throw it left-handed, throw it left-handed.
I will say he did throw it with the same hand.
Yeah, I mean that's important. And I mean this is yeah. Congratulations, that was a clincher right there. Congratulations to Apex Predators for doing their thing. They gonna have some money coming from the UBA for this match. And then they also got, I believe, $400 coming. Yeah, it looks like they got a little extra money for them. So that's pretty good, man.
A little extra bling bling.
Yeah, like the side action for sure.
Looks like South Jersey's going to concede the rest of this match.
I don't blame them.
Well, I don't either. I mean, it looks close up there, except in a big except. 2-game matchup, and they're already down by 76 going in.
Yep.
Though again, the competitor that I am.
Job it. You just wanted to see if they have a jersey, not jersey infraction, a tag.
Well, that is our job as people that are looking for it.
Yeah.
But if they're going to concede and not do it, then it doesn't really matter at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you end up calling the game for both of them, and then it's just they still lost.
I mean, again, they're South Jersey's bowling very, very well. They ran into an Apex buzzsaw.
Suck!
Yeah, I hate that when you bowl really well and you still lose because somebody just had a better day.
Had a banner day.
Yeah,
that happens.
You hate it at first, and you it's easy to become at peace with it, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say this. I would rather lose this way than knowing like all I needed was a strike or a mark or whatever, and I missed it. And that's how I lose.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be blown out of the building.
Yeah, he already missed, you bum.
And assuming that he finishes, no tag infraction. This is legit. This is good.
Don't care no more.
Well, they've already got their tags out the way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, again, the tag, though the money is nice, it's there. None of the tag belts are up for grabs.
yeah.
All champs stay champs.
But if you came up here to Mega Bowl and you did your thing, you're gonna walk into your next match a little standing a little bit tall.
Swaggery, yeah.
A little swagger, yeah.
A little swag.
Yeah,
I don't mean see swag.
No, if you lost
swag.
if you lost bad today, you're gonna have the swagger of a cripple.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't need to have all that. You need to.
Yeah, tail hidden between legs.
Yeah. And shout out to Spose. He's the lyrics I borrowed that from. Yeah, just man, it's a lot of strikes, man.
Come on, you stink!
And there's a 5-pin that he doesn't have to shoot at.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gordon.
I just need to be right here.
Okay.
He's gonna go right here.
Stand by. Wait. Go ahead, hit it. Yeah, unmute it. Go ahead.
We're good? All right, so Apex Predators, first of all, congratulations. I know y'all had a little side action on it too, so congratulations for that. You know, I'm losing my voice from being here all day and all that stuff. So your jersey doesn't do me no favors. So you got to make sure we got to clean that jersey up next time. Because I'm like, man, I can't say it. So I got to talk about the 12-year-old kid on the team because I'm not saying your jersey name on the air. So, because I was like, man, that's just too much. I ain't doing all that. So, so tell me about you guys. So you the tall one. You go first.
Yeah, we from Baltimore. You know, we in the north, so y'all know about Outrage, so we in their division. But y'all ain't hear about us in a while because we on the low right now. But we building. We in the playoffs every year, but we still building up there to get in the Battle Bowl. So y'all know our names now. Y'all know our names now. So keep watching out for us. I'm Snowden. Snowden. Don't get snowed in. You hear me? That's my man's Trey Boykin, my light-skinned assassin. My light-skinned assassin.
So you got a dark-skinned assassin somewhere too, or no? You just got a light-skinned one. All right, cool.
He assassin because he on top.
So how long you been bowling UBA?
We've been bowling.
I've been bowling since I was 3.
No, UBA.
UBA though.
Oh, UBA? Oh, what, 2019. I joined after Battle Bowl in 2019. So what's that?
Y'all been on the same team the whole time?
Whole time.
Yeah. And you say you guys are getting close. Y'all just getting the building
Yeah,
going
we're getting up there. We still got a couple pieces that we about to get in, so we are.
Well, I'll tell you. So we were live streaming the world title match, right? And those guys, they weren't striking like y'all were. I looked over and y'all had 290 game one. Then it's like 270 or something game two something. Yeah. I was like, man, I said these guys won't miss. You know, so I was glad that we had it set up to pick you guys up after that. So you showed a lot to me. You showed a lot to everybody watching that you guys are legit. I hope that y'all keep those belts so we can do this again in Battle Bowl.
Oh, yeah, it's going to stay on us. We don't got
That's the plan.
Yeah, because I want to feature y'all next time because you guys, like, y'all were striking. Y'all's energy was fantastic. And just, you know, in the jersey design was even cool. I was like, man, the jersey design is pretty dope. So whoever did that, congrats to them. But major props. But you guys, you know, anything else y'all want to say to everybody that watched y'all?
Hey, just watch out for us, you know.
Shout out Apex.
Shout out Apex.
Shout out Apex.
Look at the shirt. Apex versus everybody. It don't matter who it is.
Oh, you missed the memo.
I took mine off.
You took yours. You can't do that. He didn't get the memo.
No, you
That's my
definitely
fault.
didn't tell
That's
me.
my fault.
Hey, so
I had it on, took it off because I got a tank top on. It was too hot.
but y'all not Ravens fans, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I was born in Pittsburgh.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, no, sorry. We still gonna make the playoffs.
Y'all picked up a couple good pieces, though, so.
Yeah, we feel bad that y'all let Harbaugh go. So it's all good. I curse all the time. So y'all good for the season, right? Y'all gonna make playoffs and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be cheering for y'all from afar.
Appreciate you.
Because y'all earn my respect today. Just watching y'all, the way y'all carried yourself, the way y'all got that money, and the way y'all just threw strikes, man. It was good to see, man.
Hey,
It was good
I
to see.
haven't carried all weekend, so this made up for my weekend. I'm happy.
Well, these matches are what some people are built for. You know, some people average 20 pins higher doing these matches than they do in events, their leagues and stuff.
Yeah, singles in here was rough. It was rough in here.
Well, at least y'all did the right thing in bold events here because your match was going to be here.
That's what we tried to do at least because it was looking iffy on my carry side. So.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it because it's you get this the feeling, right? I mean, the singles match was on the other side probably, right? But just, you know, being familiar with the house, man, that's the planning that y'all did.
Yeah.
So, again, congratulations to y'all, and I wish y'all the best going forward, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, keep them belts, man. Keep them belts.
Thank you.
Yes, man. Appreciate you. And we got a different name in Battle Bowl now.
I will. I got you on it.
Appreciate you. We go come out here. Now I'm good. All right, cool. Jacob, so listen. You know, coming in all these ones, you know, I'm always going to go for the Southeast and the Deep South, right?
Makes sense.
But then when you're bowling this guy from the North, you know, I've talked to you about this before. It means a lot to me when people hold the belts for a while. So by default, I went for you. You know, the only person I hold against you for a while, you know.
Leonard Freeman, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention his name, but you know, he was watching on the stream and all that stuff, and you know, adding his 2 cents like he does. But this was your first defense. So how did your emotions go with all this? How did your butterflies go, so to speak?
So it's different when you're the person that's coming after versus trying to climb the mountain versus already being on it and people trying to knock you off. So I definitely went into it like, hey, you know, just try to relax. Like most of the people are hungry when they're trying to come after something. And so I'm like, just try to relax, bowl my game and don't get caught up in their game. And then just let the pins fall how they fall. Just make good decisions.
Yeah, the good part about stuff like this is, you know, so Guy is a natural heel, right? If you were following the wrestling world, he's a heel. You know, they boo him. He wants them to boo louder. That's just how he is, right? How did you feel game one, losing game one? Because I was like, oh, Jacob, what are you doing? Like, how'd that go?
A lot of it was, dude, just pick up a spare. Dude, just pick up a spare. But just being able to try to go through the game, throw good shots, see good ball motion. Like I said, I saw good ball motions. I just wasn't throwing it consistently. And even having the chance to get the game in the 10th, throw the first one and then obviously just not carry the second one. I was like, hey, you know, you throw the shot you need to throw and you hope they fall down. But the fact that I was still in the game at that point was like, okay, I can still do this.
Yeah, y'all were definitely just kind of like, it felt like feeling each other out for a while. When he got up in the 10th of Game 4, did you at any point feel like it was going to be 2-2 going to Game 5? Or did you feel like he wasn't going to punch out to – because he needed the first two. And he kind of had the energy back, you know, because you can tell that he's an energy bowler, right?
Right.
He needs to be amped. He's got to do it himself sometimes. He's got to have the crowd help him.
Momentum.
Yeah, momentum. It's huge. So were you worried at all? Were you looking at it going like, it's 2-2, Game 5, here we go?
Worried? No. But it got to a situation where I was like, I left the door open, and now it's a situation where if you give people some room to get through the door, they kick it open. And I was sitting back there, I was like, I literally just put myself in the situation that he put himself in after Game 2, and then I put myself in the same situation after Game 4. And I'm like, now we're going to be best of 3. And like I had a good look, but I was like, there's no reason I have to do this if I just throw the ball well.
Yeah, it was very weird because a lot of times in these WCS matches, whether it's a title match or not, there's usually a game or two where you can almost concede the game and you can start fishing and figure out what do I need to do to beat this guy. But you guys stayed too close to really you could make your small adjustments, but you couldn't jump zones. You couldn't just make drastic ball changes. You got to just change it kind of small, but you handled that really well. Was that something new for you? Like how did you feel that impacted today?
Like, so the only game that I think was like that was Game 2, where I had a chance to throw a different ball in the attempt to look at it. But then there was another game, I think maybe Game 3, where in the A-frame I could go up there and test a couple things out. But for the most part, every game came down to small shots, small movements, just trying to make sure that you make an adjustment, but you don't get yourself in trouble while you make the adjustment. And I turned around and I turned around and did it in Game 4 when I was like, just stay clean, dude. And I got up there and shorted it, and then I was like, oh my goodness, big 4. And so obviously at that point, once the ball's out of my hand, but I got up there, I was able to see a couple things in Game 3. I was able to see how my ball was shaped in Game 2, and just trying to tweak it a little shot by shot instead of having a frame or two where you can just go up there and just full move or full change or completely different ball or something like that. That's not normal. like normally by frame 8, normally you're like, okay, well, either I lost or I won, and I can go up there and do something different. And he just didn't give me enough room to do that. I didn't give him enough room to do that, so we both had to just make it work with what you got.
Yeah, it was definitely a grind fest, and
especially Game 5.
Yeah, especially Game 5, because it was like emotion. Like each ball was a different emotion on what was going to happen, all that stuff. It was great for people to watch. It was great for me and Gordon to be a part of. And congratulations on your first defense. Hopefully, Battle Bowl, if it's against the North or the Central, hopefully it's a successful defense. But hopefully it'll be somebody from one of mine too. But congratulations for everything that you got going on. Congratulations to everything you're doing for the UBA. And it's good to see you, and I look forward to talking to you again in Battle Bowl, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, man.
UBA all day.
Yeah, UBA all day.
UBA all day.
World
Championship Series.
Yeah.
Man, look, if you want to try your hand at just seeing where you are one-on-one, or just you and a friend want to see where y'all are at, join the World Championship Series. There's so many people that are saying, hey, I can do that, or hey, like, look, that looks easy. I'm like, just come out and try your hand.
Put up or shut up.
There's 4 different lists. Whatever conference you're in, there's a space for you somewhere on that list. Just try your hand. And like I said, it's pretty easy to meet up with people and then get your games in. And like I said, it puts you out of your comfort zone, trying houses you never would ordinarily bowl in. But it really tests your mettle as a bowler, the way you think on your feet, the way you make adjustments. It really tests you to be able to become a better bowler. So definitely try it. World Championship Series. reach out to Sagir, Gordon, or Ray, and get yourself on the list.
That guy Ray, he don't have a last name apparently. if you've seen all that kind of stuff. So again, thank you very much. This is Ray signing off for us from Mega Bowl, and we look forward to seeing everybody at Battle Bowl when we do all this again. Have a good night.